Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Angela Cudgeon. I'm the founder of Legacy Holistic Health Institute. This is a health coach training program, but the information we provide here is for your conscious elevation. For all of you guys who are returning to the channel, thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Remember to hit the thumbs up and make sure that your notifications are turned on so that every time we post new content, you learn about it first. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, 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 where we share conscious content that is designed to elevate your life. All right. So we are still in the middle of our series going strong about the 7 chakras. Remember, there are 10 videos in this series. So make sure you're jotting down information and that you're catching all 10 videos. We will be going through the top 7 chakras: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown, mouth of God, earth, and soul star chakras we will be covering in this series. So there are 10 videos. If you're new to the channel, there is plenty of content that you can find here to help you along your health and wellness journey and for sustainability. We also do one major series per month. So don't have anything great to watch? Hit our playlist, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Let's dive into the solar plexus. I love the solar plexus. And at the end of this video, you will too. So I love the solar plexus. As a trained metaphysician and healer, there is so much to learn about the solar plexus in addition to all the other chakras. But the solar plexus sits right above the navel, or in the space anatomically that's right above the navel. It is between the sacral chakra and the heart chakra. And so the solar plexus chakra is what we call our seat of power, and it governs our core, or the core muscles of the body. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like when there is not harmony in the solar plexus chakra, and ways to create that harmony very, very quickly. And so when we're looking at our seat of power, the Sanskrit word for the solar chakra is manipura, or manipura, right? And so the solar plexus chakra has everything to do with willpower, being clear on our purpose, transformation, change, and being highly intentional about our trust within ourselves. And it's about our ability to stand firm on what we believe in, and to be able to not only have our core values and believe in what our core values are, but to be able to be strong enough and have the willpower and the ability to harness our will as we move forward in life towards our purpose here on the planet. So when we're talking about the solar plexus chakra, now that we understand what it is and that it is our seat of power, let's talk a little bit about the imbalances really quickly. So someone with a solar plexus chakra that might be out of harmony or out of balance, one of the things to remember is that the sacral chakra and the heart chakra will also get involved, because the chakra is between those two. And so this person might also have issues with creativity. They may feel doubtful when it comes to themselves. This is where you see depression, low self-esteem, low self-worthiness, the need for constant approval, indecisiveness, people who are not able to make a decision and stick by that decision, people who go back and forth in their head about things instead of harnessing their will and being bold enough to stand by the decision that they make. That is a surefire sign that the solar plexus chakra is out of harmony, and that it can use some efforts towards getting it back into harmony. You might also see them become fearful. So you'll see the root chakra get involved. And like I said, you'll see where their sacral chakra gets involved too. They, for some reason, can't harness their will to get creative enough to figure things out. And so that is a surefire sign that the solar plexus chakra needs a little bit of healing. It is governed by a 10-petal lotus and a bright yellow color. So when we're looking at things that also continue to cause imbalance. Some of the other physical things are reproductive issues. They have a tremendous different types of gut issues. Sometimes they have rare gut imbalances, right? And so these are things to think about, and these are things to be aware of when we're talking about the sacral chakra. I love talking about these energy centers because I can get so passionate about them. But one of the things that I love about the curriculum, the health coach training curriculum here at Legacy, is we teach these chakras and how they are connected to the glandular system of the body, in addition to the other anatomical body systems as well. And how a lot of times in traditional medicine, we are looking for some kind of disease process. And sometimes we can get so caught up in the solution when it comes to medicine or traditional medicine that we forget that the human is having a different kind of experience that medicine just may not fix, right? And that's not in all cases, but as a society, it's time we started looking at those things and not just taking disease or dis-ease at face value and throwing medications and different types of solutions at them. So all I'll say about that. So when we're looking at these ways to balance or reharmonize the solar plexus chakra, the number one way you can start to do this is through core exercises. Now, just like you're able to use hip opening yoga poses for your sacral chakra, you can use yoga poses that engage your core. You can use exercises in the gym and at home that engage your core to begin to pull the navel to the spine and allow your solar plexus chakra to strengthen itself. Okay. So yoga poses and core exercises are among the number one ways to do this. We can also strengthen this solar plexus chakra by crystal therapy. And we're looking for citron. We're looking for bright yellow crystals. We can use clear quartz for this as well. But we're looking for these different kinds of stones that will allow us to then begin to bring some harmony back to our space of self-esteem. We may also be looking at things like meditation. Meditation, it helps quite a bit when we're looking at reharmonizing all of the chakras, but specifically meditation as it relates to focusing our energy on our seat of power and imagining there being this bright light like the sun inside of us that allows us to continue to shine bright. We can also blend this meditation with another way to help fix this, which is using I am, willpower, and personal affirmations. I am strong. I am secure. I am highly favored. I am confident. I am assured. I know my purpose. I stand proudly. My self-esteem is high. All of these things that we speak over ourselves on a daily basis help us to harness our will and believe more in ourselves than anyone else is ever going to believe in us. The other way to balance this is through eating. And you're going to want to eat things that are close to the sun. You're going to want to eat things that grow close to the sun, like coconuts and things like that. But you're also going to want to eat your bright yellow things, bright yellow bell peppers, lemons, pineapples, different types of citrus fruits. These types of things are going to be foods that you use to begin to strengthen your solar plexus chakra. Now, when it comes to the solar plexus chakra, I'm going to say this when it comes to blending metaphysics with or understanding, and we'll get into this again. I won't go too deep into this on this because we'll get into this a lot deeper when we cover the third eye crown, when we cover the upper chakras, which is the throat, third eye, crown, mouth of God, and soul star and earth star chakras. When we get into the videos that cover those things, we'll go a little bit more into blending some of the metaphysics or the mind knowledge into this. But when we're talking about the solar plexus chakra, I want you to think about a time where, especially if you're someone who knows that you are not confident, right? Here's how I think. Before I go into that, I want to say this. Here's how I can identify personally. And you decide how you identify personally with where your confidence is and what level your confidence is truly at. When I think about my level of confidence, when I think about something that scares me, I tell fear, looks like you're going to go with me on this ride because I am going. How can I not go? It's so exciting. It's so exhilarating. I feel everything concerning this. So I'm going on this ride of uncertainty, right? When we're talking about what's the evidence that this chakra is balanced like it needs to be, that is the evidence of it, that you feel the fear and you overcome it and you do the thing anyway. And so that lets me know that my sacral, my root, and my solar plexus chakra are working harmoniously together to get me to the result that I'm looking for. And I'm not in a place, I'm so confident in my life that I'm never in a place where I feel like I failed. I've only learned ways that did not work for me. And I'm learning better, more efficient ways to do things. And I want you to get to the place where you feel the same way. When we're talking about having God consciousness inside of us, we must remember, when, especially if you're someone who you're watching this video and you struggle with your solar plexus chakra or balancing your solar plexus chakra out, one of the things that I'd like you to remember is that when it comes to the God mind and knowing that there is divinity within you, that everything God wants to experience through you, or like, for example, through me as a female who is 5'4", African-American, born in Atlanta, Georgia, currently a certain number of years, 43 years old, that God wants to experience specifically through me, lets me know that I'm from something absolutely divine and amazing, and that everything is put in my space for me to win. And I want you to feel the same way, right? If you are someone, especially who struggles with self-esteem, depression, anxiety, fears, right? Black moods, all of these things I have experienced in my lifetime at some point. And every single one of them at some point made me feel like I was completely defeated. Made me feel like everything that I was thinking of doing was getting completely derailed, when that simply isn't true. Every single thing came about to teach me that the power within me lies in the fact that I'm never alone, that there is a God consciousness inside of me that speaks to my DNA and all of my cells, and it lets me know, yes, I am on the right path. And it lets me know that I am always provided for, that I am always powerful, that I can always speak, and the universe would honor my words, right? So I hope that you got something great out of this video. If you are someone who is having a challenge with bringing your solar plexus into alignment with some of the other chakras, it's the last chakra right before we get to the higher chakras, which is the heart, which is the throat, third eye, and crown, and the heart sits in the middle of the upper and lower chakras. And we'll talk a little bit about that. You might also like to use aromatherapy for this. Things like ylang ylang work really, really well for this kind of chakra balance as well. You can put this type of oil on your body. You could run a crystal bath and use this type of oil or this type of aroma as well. But I hope you got something really great out of this video, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already yet, and hit the thumbs up and add a comment. I want you guys to make sure that you tell YouTube that this is the kind of healing content that you want to see more of, that you want content that is pure from people who are honest, people who are ethical, and people who have your best interest at heart. As I'm allowed to share my gifts, my talents, and my energy with you, I never take the role of teacher lightly. I am absolutely grateful that you are here and that you are sharing time and space with me over these digital airwaves. I hope you have a beautiful day. Love and light, everyone. Bye-bye.